Oh, good morning, everybody. I'm here to make a little video and show you a little bit of where I live and the walk that I take every morning. It's about a 5-mile round trip. I go to the village and back. I'm not going to stay on the line that long, but I just want to talk to you about things that you do if you want to move to Ghana. The main thing to do is really three mains that you hear all the time: location, location, location. But it's research, 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 because you really want to know what you're getting into when you come over here. It's not going to always be peachy keen, and everybody's not, super, super, super honest. So you'll have to be careful with everything that you do. But actually, when you first come over, just make sure the first steps is go to that, get your passport. Of course, you know that, and get your visa. And I got a 3-year visa right off the bat, so I could come in and out for the next 3 years. We started our journey back in 2021, and we ended up finally moving in our house 2022, right around in October, somewhere in middle October. But what you need to do first was really, after you get your passport, come over here and visit. Take a look. Take a good hard look at Ghana. When you fly in, you're going to fly into ACC, Accra Airport. And that's the ACC is the airport code, just in case you didn't know. But it's an Accra Airport. That's the main city where everything's happening. So when you go there, I would suggest that you go to the hotel Urbano or something close to that. That way you can go right out and walk and see everything. Urbano's in Osu. And you can get out there, you walk out your hotel in the morning, and you can walk down the street. You can get your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner. You can get all that from the hotel if you wanted to. But you get out there and you walk, and it'll give you a good idea about Ghana right off the bat, because you'll see a lot of street vendors, and it's a lot of them all across Ghana. There's a couple markets not too far, and you can see a lot, and that's what you're going to see all across Ghana. I don't care where you go, you're going to see that. Street vendors and markets, town after town after town after town. Accra just happens to be, like I said, the big city. And you'll see people walking down the street with the things on their head, selling you, like vendors, selling you stuff right out of their little basket barrel or whatever they have when they walk in the middle of the street. And just enjoy that view, because you'll see it. And also get a taxi and get in the taxi and tell them if you just want a tour of the entire Accra, and historical and everything. And they'll get in their car and they'll take you around, and they'll take you to the square. They'll take you to a lot of stuff that you might have seen on TV when you were doing your research, and a lot of stuff you haven't. And one is the art center. Art center is great. You definitely want to make it there. And there's other ones too, but I'm not going to try to name those right now unless somebody asks me directly. But get that tour in, and then enjoy some of the foods. There's some great ones, there's some good ones, and there's some that you need to be careful. I wouldn't suggest that if you're from the US to go right out and start drinking that bag water that they sell on the streets, because it might. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Yeah, I wouldn't advise you to go and buy the bag water. Just get you a bottle of water. Get you a bottle of water. It's probably a little bit safer. Make sure it's sealed tight, and so you won't hurt your stomach. Because it is something to get used to. Some of the stuff gets something to get used to. Your immune system's not ready for all this right off the bat. So anyway, And after you see that, try to get out to the different regions. Like, you know, you got a Volta region. You know, you might not be able to do this all in one trip, but you got the Volta region, you got the Central region, you got Iberi, you know, you got Cape Coast, you got Takoradi. Takoradi is where I am. I'm about, from Accra, I'm about 4 or 5 hours out of Accra. But I'm glad I came out here. It's cheaper, more affordable, and it's nice out here in Takoradi. You know, so take a look. And there's more things out this way. There's things out here. There's some places you can go to, and I mean, it's up to you where you like, but you could actually be in the middle of nowhere easy. And that's what I didn't want, but some people like it. Good morning. How are you? Good, good. But some people like it. Some people like it. That's all I can tell you. But anyway, I'm not really a fan of that. I wanted to be by the ocean. That's just my personal. And Iberi is in the mountain. It's really nice. Senya Buku is really nice. I actually have a little half an acre in Senya. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it really. But it's a beautiful hilltop view, and you can see the ocean, and there's a beach about 10, 15 minutes away. There's a German that owns most of that, and most of the beach area that I'm talking about, where I bought. But nice, not too bad. But you know, with Cape Coast, go to One Africa. It's a little famous place, been black owned, it's been there, I don't know how many years. I think it's like 30 years or so. But yeah, you might want to go take a look at that. And there's videos on all this stuff. If you do a search on One Africa, it'll come up and you can see the Cape Coast, or One Africa Cape Coast, you'll see that. And also, don't feel shy about looking at other videos, and look at Watermeyer. Watermeyer is a Ghanaian, and he promotes Africa a lot. And he shows some good videos on Africa, and he, you know, of Ghana, actually, Ghana. And he goes all over, but he goes all over Africa now. But it'd be really good to take a look at that, take a look at some other ones. And you'll see all these people that's going to Ghana and moving to Ghana, and you can get an idea how you feel. Most people that come over here, at least I did, and I heard this before, I don't know if it was just a, you know, psychological or whatever, but when you get off that plane and you come here and you come to the airport and you start seeing, it's like I don't know, it's a great feeling that comes over you, you know, because you feel like you're home, and you know, there's a lot of stuff that you deal with in the West is behind you. You know, you feel like you're home. This is other people. Most of these people you see walking on this road, they're going to their farms. So they're going to their farms and do their farm work. Most of them know me. Good morning. How are you? And but the people are very nice. Very nice. And this is the Aqua Day Inn. This is a place, but let me keep going. So you got Takoradi. Sorry, I didn't want to jump off course. You got Takoradi, and in Takoradi you come down, and Takoradi itself is nice. Have somebody show you new Takoradi. And good morning. And you can get a good view of what's there, and you know, go visit some of the stuff. Go see Malcolm, which is a store. Go see Second Cup, which is a little small breakfast restaurant, nice. And go to Takoradi Mall. Takoradi Mall is great. And when you go there, you'll see that they're doing some new building and upgrading down in Takoradi area. It's really starting to grow really fast. So anyway, then if you come down even farther, there's a place called Busowa Beach. Everybody knows where Busowa Beach is. Busowa Beach Resort. Go down there, spend a night or two in Busowa Beach Resort. It's more of what you're used to as far as in a hotel. And it's right on the beach. It's beautiful. Beautiful scenery. Maybe I'll show that in another video one day. But it's a beautiful scenery. I go there probably every other Friday or so. And we just go and eat dinner and drink a couple of beers. and then just come on back home because it's not too far from my house. And it's a lot of people walking from the village today, so you'll see a lot of people. I'll hesitate some of the talking. Well, I'll talk, but some of these people don't like cameras and stuff, so I try to respect them as much as possible. So anyway, and then when you go to Buswell Beach, come down to, if you want to look, come down to Aqua Day, and there's a, good morning, how are you? There's a place called Aqua Day Inn. Go to Aqua Day Inn. They got a little beach resort, and right in Aqua Day, off the same road that you see me walking on. And good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good, good. So, the people down here speak what they call Ahanta. I learned some of it. Most of them speak English, but you know, I'm not nowhere near knowing Ahanta. So, but anyway, usually it's Abakwe in their language, and then Abakwe, and then you say Moike. That's how are you, and it's fine. Anyway, come down to Aqua Day on the same road that I'm walking on. You'll see it. And my house is something that stands out. It's 2-story. The only 2-story down here. And everybody down here knows us now, because we're pretty much the only Americans that have a big structure that's completely finished down here. We are the only actually right now. But it used to be a booming resort area is what I was told. I see some of the remnants of some of them, but they say COVID kind of killed most of it. But it's real nice coastal waters, beautiful coastal waters. And I'll show you that in another video one day. But anyway, I'm coming up close to the village right now. You know, I just wanted to give you guys some insight. And that's the beginning of your research piece of what I want to speak about today. So remember, research only means look at the videos online, YouTube, whatever. You know, you can't believe everything you hear, of course, but it'll help you get an understanding of what type of lifestyle you'll have down here. It's very slow, very slow. None of that hustle and bustle, and fast stuff, but you'll definitely enjoy it. Hold on, let this bogia go by. My dog hates him. He hates him. Come on now. Gotta get him toned back down after they go by. But anyway, yeah, you come down and visit, stay in that Aqua Day Inn and take a look and see if there's something that you like, because you may like it or you may hate it. but you know, it's something that you have to experience for yourself. And buying the land and stuff like that, it's another video. But you know, you have to know the chief to do that. Make sure you know the chief. Make sure you get introduced to him directly. You get a lot of people that will scam you out of your money, so you must be careful with that. You know, I think almost all Americans have come over here at some point. Good morning. But good morning. Hey, let me jump off of here. Thank you.